Once Las Vegas was the place where anyone could walk in with a $100 bill and leave feeling like a high roller. But now, almost overnight, those iconic casino floors stand shockingly empty. Nobody wants to gamble in Las Vegas anymore. And it's not just nostalgia talking. Today's average visitor drops over $1,300 on a single trip. Hotel rooms run $400 a night before hidden fees, and the odds at the tables are worse than ever. What happened to the city that once promised everyone a shot at luck? I'm breaking down the 7 reasons behind Vegas's downfall, and you won't believe how much the Strip's transformation has cost both gamblers and workers alike. So how did the world's gambling capital price itself out of its own game? Let's dig in. Back in the mob days, Las Vegas felt like it belonged to everyone. You could walk into a casino with $100 and expect to play all night, sipping free drinks and maybe even catching a steak dinner on the house. Dealers called you by name, pit bosses handed out meal comps just for keeping your chips on the felt, and even the smallest players got treated like VIPs. A regular gambler from the 1980s still keeps his faded betting slips and a snapshot of a $29 a night room, proof that the Strip once rolled out the red carpet for the average visitor. Stories from that era always mention the sense of belonging, the feeling that you mattered, and the way a single bill could buy hours of fun, laughter, and hope. The city's magic was simple. Everyone got a shot. Step onto the Strip in 2025, and the first thing that hits you isn't the neon. It's the price tag. Basic hotel rooms now run anywhere from $200 to $400 a night, and that's before resort fees, taxes, and parking. The average visitor is dropping over $1,300 per trip, more than double what it cost just a decade ago. Even a quick weekend getaway can leave your wallet gasping for air. For most people, that means the dream of a Vegas escape is out of reach before they've even set foot in a casino. The result? Empty tables, quiet lobbies, and a city that feels more like an exclusive retreat for the wealthy than a playground for everyone. The Strip's new message is loud and clear. If you don't have deep pockets, you're not really welcome anymore. Reason number 2. The games are rigged against you like never before. Take blackjack, the classic Vegas staple. For decades, a natural blackjack paid 3 to 2. That meant a $10 bet got you $15. Now, most Strip casinos quietly switch to 6 to 5. Same $10 bet, but your payout drops to $12. That one little rule change triples the house edge. If you're playing a $10 table, you're expected to lose $10 an hour instead of $2 just from the math alone. But good luck even finding a $10 table. On the Strip in 2025, the minimum is $25 at most hours, sometimes higher. The old $5 tables are extinct. For an average visitor, that means less time at the tables, fewer chances to win, and a bankroll that vanishes in half the time. The fun is gone before it even starts. Corporate mergers turned Las Vegas into a machine that runs on spreadsheets, not smiles. When MGM swallowed Mirage in 2000 and Eldorado took over Caesars in 2020, the new bosses didn't care about the old handshake deals. They wanted efficiency. That meant replacing the casino host with an algorithm. Now, every free drink, meal, or room upgrade is calculated by a formula that tracks your every bet. If you don't hit the numbers, you get nothing. Regulars who used to get comped just for showing up now find themselves arguing with a computer. The nickel and dime approach doesn't stop at the tables. Resort fees, those $40 to $50 nightly add-ons for Wi-Fi and gym access, are everywhere. Class action lawsuits have tried to fight them, but the casinos just call them industry standard and keep raking in millions. Guests feel like walking wallets, not welcome visitors. The bottom line is simple. Las Vegas has become all about extracting every dollar, and it shows in the empty pits and bitter reviews. Reason number 6. Vegas lost its monopoly on gambling. For decades, if you wanted to place a legal bet, you had to book a flight to Nevada. But that all changed in 2018, when the Supreme Court struck down PASPA, the law that banned sports betting almost everywhere else. In the years since, more than 30 states rolled out legal sports books, and online casinos exploded in popularity. Now, anyone can bet on a game or spin a digital slot from their couch, phone in hand. Why shell out for flights and overpriced rooms when the action is just a click away? For millions of former Vegas regulars, the answer is simple. They don't. Reason number 7. Vegas isn't about gambling anymore. The Strip now pushes concerts, clubs, and celebrity restaurants while casino floors sit half empty. Dealers talk about lost shifts and shrinking paychecks. With visitation down 11.3%, the people who built the city are left waiting for crowds that never come. In 1985, a $100 bankroll could last an entire day on the Las Vegas Strip. By 2025, the average visitor spends over $1,300, with basic rooms now costing $200 to $400 before fees. Decades of rising minimum bets, tighter odds like 6-5 blackjack, and mandatory resort fees have shifted the city from a gambler's playground to a high-priced entertainment hub. Major corporate mergers have replaced personal service with algorithms, and since the 2018 repeal of PASPA, more Americans are gambling online or in their own states. Official figures show Strip visitation is down by 11.3% in June 2025, and dealers now face fewer shifts and lower tips. Still, exactly how many longtime players have left, and whether the industry will reverse course, remains unclear. What's certain is that Las Vegas no longer offers the value or hospitality it once promised. The empty casino floors stand as evidence of a city that changed, leaving many to wonder if the golden era of Vegas gambling is truly over.